Well, initially, Jook Savages formed in L.A. in '65. You could call us an electric jug band. The closest thing you could compare us to were the Fugs in New York, comprised of artists, poets, and painters, and a couple of people who actually played music. But we were free form, and we ended up renting a house on Bunker Hill. At one point, before we left LA and moved to the Bay Area, we did a couple of gigs with this bunch of fellows and gals from Northern California who came down to visit. It was a guy named Ken Kesey and his crew. Together we put on the first acid tests. We didn't put it on, they put it on. The first major test was held in Watts, California, 4 months after the riots. It was in a warehouse. So there were two groups performing in that event. The Jook Savages, who sort of opened the evening, and subsequently a group called the Warlocks, who shortly thereafter became Grateful Dead. So it was a very kind of a seminal gig in a way. I remember leaving the place because, amongst other things, that was probably where the first big barrel of Kool-Aid was displayed and offered up. And nobody knew how much there was, but probably 500 mics per cup. And I don't know how many went down that night, but I certainly had a number before I knew what was happening on stage and off.